Hello students, next topic is cosmetic. And this we have to study the toothpaste formation and evaluation regarding the toothpaste. Before that you should know regarding to that why there is need of toothpaste. So toothpaste or dentifrice is a substance used with a toothbrush for the purpose of cleaning the accessible surface of the teeth. Now, what is the purpose of cleaning, polishing, and removal of stain, reduce incidence of tooth decay, reduction of oral malodors? Right, you can see on the screen the structure of teeth, the outer part, which is the hardest part of the body, is enamel. Next, how do teeth decay occurs? Now, tooth decay begins when the outer surface of the tooth is attacked by the acid, and acid will react with the bacteria, which will produce the surface layer on the teeth, which is known as plaque. And when the food, the sugar content uh, combine with or enter into the food and combine with that bacteria, interact with that bacteria, that will within after the up to 2 hours of your content of your meat, right, it will give to the from plague to the decay condition. So that it is necessary after eating food you have to neutralize your mouth by uh, using mouthwash or by using normal water. So dental decay process, you can see this is the food, and when the sugar content of that food react with the bacteria, which will produce from the produce acidic condition, and which will make acid, right, acidic condition, and that will damage the tooth surface. Over this time process can cause a hole, that means cavity. It is a complete process of decay process. You can see on next slide what was the cause of cavities. Now acid reflux, sugary food, sugary drinks, lack of enamel, it will lack of toothbrushing, take a lack of fluoride content in your toothbrush, dry mouth. These are the reasons that why the cavity is formed. Now different stages of tooth decay are there. Decay in an enamel, right, advanced decay, that is also okay condition, not painful. Now when the pain condition will start, that is decay in dentin layer of the tooth will be cause pain, and decay in pulp, it is very painful. You have to go for the RCT in that case, because the pain uh, completely involve the nerves, blood nerves vessels. Now different types of toothpaste are there: anti-caries, cavity protection toothpaste, and depending upon that the some examples are there. This is Colgate cavity protection, plaque prevention toothpaste are there. Examples are there: Crisp Pro Health clinical gums protections. They are basically for antibacterial and prevent the formation of dental plaque. Now tooth whitening toothpaste are there, right, have either higher abrasion value than normal toothpaste to mechanically remove food or smoking or other stain from the teeth. Example: Colgate Optical White and Colgate Pro Clinical White. Next is sensitivity toothpaste. Uh, they will contain desensitizing agent to relieve those with tooth sensitivity by closing the dentinal tubules. Colgate sensitive, Sensodynes are the examples. Tartar control toothpaste, fresh breath toothpaste. So many types are there. Toothpaste ingredients: abrasives. 20 to 40% content of concentration is added in the toothpaste. Aluminium oxide, calcium pyrophosphate. These are some examples of abrasive. And binders, 2% concentration is used for the consistency and the shape of the toothpaste. CMC is one of the example. Alginates and gums are used. Humectants, 20 to 40% are used in this for the prevention of loss of water in the formulation of toothpaste. Glycerins, sorbitol, so many examples. Now, sweetness and flavoring, 2% weight you can add in your formulation to improve the taste. Surfactant, 1 to 2% for formability. Fluoride actives are added. Now, for adults, 1000 to 1450 ppm is considered, and for children, less than 10 100 ppm is considered for fluoride concentration. Preservative, less than 1% you have to add for the prevention of growth of microorganisms. Firstly, we have to add the abrasion, then binder, then we have to add the sweeteners, tooth whiteners, fluoride. After, we have to add the flavoring agents, then we have to add the preservative. Last process, we have to add the preservative, and then your toothpaste is finally formulated, prepared. This is common example. One of the for formulation of toothpaste, the composition is has been with the basic concentration of each ingredient involved in this. Now, there are some characteristic standard requirements for non-fluoride and for fluoride regarding to toothpaste are there. Particle retained on 150 micron sieve percentage by mass is maximum. For that, for non-fluoride is 10 and for fluoride is 1. And particle retained on 75 micron sieve percentage by mass is maximum is for non-fluoride 2.5 and fluoride same, both for the same. Now, pH of aqueous suspension should be the maximum heavy metal lead permitted. Right, for non-fluoride, in this condition, pH is 5.5 to 10.5, and for both were the same for fluoride and non-fluoride. And in the case of maximum heavy metal permeated, for 20 ppm is the maximum value. Maximum arsenic permeated is 2 ppm for both, where the requirement is same. Form power in ml is minimum 50 in both the condition. Available fluoride ion and part per millions, and maximum is in non-fluoride is 50 and in fluoride condition is 1000. Microbial count, total viral count per gram, maximum is 1000 in both condition, and gram negative pyrogen per gram, maximum is absent in both conditions. Now, evaluation parameter for toothpaste, first is composition homogeneity. Yani within one phase you have to make the toothpaste in one form, in one phase. Cubic insertiness, determination of sharp and edges abrasive particles, determination of spreadability, determination of fineness, physical appearance, visual, color, taste, odor, elegancy. All these we have to determine. pH determination, we have to check determination of lead, determination of arsenic, forming power, forming ability, you can say. Now, determination of fluoride ion stability, determination of moisture and volatile matter are should consider for evaluation of toothpaste. Now, one by one, we will discuss in detail regarding to composition, mono and disaccharides such as sucrose and fermenters or carbohydrates. All these ingredients should comply with the Indian standards conditions and is not composed of this type of materials in toothpaste. Now, homogeneity, toothpaste shall exude a homogeneous mass from the collapsible tubes at normal force at 27 plus minus 20. Now, tube insertiness, the container shall not produce any corrosion or in normal storage condition like heating temperature at 45 plus minus 20 degrees Celsius for 10 days. The tube insertiness can be examined by cutting the internal surface open and observing whether any sign or determination of any corrosion or chemical attack occur in the container. Determination of sharp and edges abrasive particles is you have to take the content of 15 to 20 centimeter long on the butter paper and repeat the same process for at least 10 collapsible tubes for from one batch and press with the content of the entire length with fingertips for the presence of sharp and hard edges abrasive particles. The tooth shall not contain such particles that for passing this as these particles should be absent. Determination of spreadability, you have to take a glass slide of 10 into 10 centimeter and cover with the another glass slide or a clip. Then carefully place two weight on the covered glass slides. After 3 minutes, repeat the experiment. You can measure the spreadability and you have to repeat this experiment thrice. Determination of fineness is done. Weigh accurately about 10 gram of toothpaste are placed in the beaker and 50 ml of water you have to add after 30 minutes. You have for 30 minutes you have to stir that particular paste which will convert into dispersed formation and transfer that solution into 150 micron sieve and wash with the slow stream of tap water. Allow the running water drain on the sieve and dry at 105 degrees Celsius plus minus 220 degrees Celsius by place it in an oven. Transfer any residue particle in the presence of the sieve to watch glass and wait again. Now, this will reply that transfer any residue particle is present on the sieve to watch glass and wait it again. Determination of pH, you have to check while forming the suspension of that particular toothpaste formulation. Next, determination of lead and arsenic as we done in inorganic subject to determine that we have to follow that particular procedures. Forming powder. Similarly, we have to do this forming ability to check in the case of shampoo also, right? So, forming how much foam is uh, formulated in the formulation of toothpaste. You have to determine, you have to take the beaker or a measuring cylinder. In that, you have to make a suspension and shake thoroughly. After shaking, you have to observe the formation of foam. Determination of fluoride is using potentiometer containing fluoride ion sensitive electrode. So, uh, by using that particular instrument, we can determine the fluoride ions. Now, stability, determination of moisture, all these are done on the basis of oven, hot air oven, and on the basis of stability studies